Imagine waking up to the piercing sound of your alarm clock at 6 in the morning. It is raining outside. You put on a simple, slightly faded button-down shirt and walk out to your driveway. You get into a dented, 12-year-old sedan and sit in bumper-to-bumper traffic for 45 minutes just to reach a dull, gray corporate office building. You sit in your cubicle, and your manager, a man who is secretly drowning in credit card debt, comes over and arrogantly lectures you about a late report. Any normal person would feel angry, stressed, or humiliated. But you do not feel any of those things. Instead, you just nod, apologize politely, and smile a quiet, genuine smile. Because what your manager does not know, what your co-workers do not know, and what even your closest family members do not know, is that you are a ghost. You are not trapped in this cubicle. You are sitting in that cheap office chair with a heavily encrypted, secret net worth of $600 million. You have quietly built a massive global holding company from absolutely nothing, and you have executed the ultimate financial illusion. You are a silent multimillionaire, and today, we are going to explore the terrifyingly brilliant, lonely, and incredibly powerful reality of living this double life. To understand how you got here, you have to remember the promise you made to yourself a decade ago. When you started your journey, you had $0. You looked at the world around you and realized that everyone was playing a rigged game. People were trading their precious time to buy liabilities, luxury cars, massive houses, and designer clothes just to impress strangers. You decided to play a completely different game. You stopped consuming and started accumulating. While your friends were out partying on Friday nights, you were sitting in a dark room, learning the mechanics of holding companies, limited liability structures, and cash-flowing assets. You took your first few $1,000s and you did not buy a Rolex. You bought a boring, unsexy business. A local laundromat. It wasn't glamorous, but it produced a quiet, steady stream of cash every single day. You didn't spend that cash. You funneled every single penny into a master entity, your holding company. A holding company doesn't produce anything, it simply owns other companies. It is an invisible umbrella. With the cash from the laundromat, your holding company quietly purchased a self-storage facility. Then, a commercial cleaning business. Then, 50 acres of agricultural land. You automated all of them. You hired managers to run the day-to-day operations so your name was never on the front door. On paper, these businesses were owned by a faceless corporation registered in a tax-friendly state. You were completely separated from the assets. You were building an empire in the shadows, laying brick by brick in absolute silence. As the years passed, the snowball turned into an avalanche. Your holding company moved from buying small local businesses to acquiring digital assets, software companies, and massive commercial real estate portfolios. The compound interest became explosive. Your net worth crossed 1 million, then 10 million, then 100 million. But your physical lifestyle never changed. This is the ultimate psychological superpower of the silent millionaire, ego death. You mastered the art of looking average. You realized that the moment people know you have money, you stop being a human being to them and you become a human ATM machine. If you bought a Ferrari and a mansion, your family would ask for loans they never intended to repay. Old friends would pitch you terrible business ideas. You would become a target for lawsuits, scammers, and fake relationships. By staying invisible, you protected your peace. Let us look at how you interact with the world now. You go to a high school reunion. You are wearing a $30 watch and plain jeans. You stand in a circle of guys who are desperately trying to flex their middle management promotions. One guy is bragging about his new $80,000 leased truck. Another is showing off his expensive vacation photos on Instagram, desperately seeking validation. They look at you, they look at your plain clothes, and they offer a look of pity. They ask how your little office job is going. You just take a sip of your water and say, "It's paying the bills. Can't complain." You let them have their moment of ego. You do not feel the slightest urge to correct them. Why? Because you know the math. You know that the guy bragging about his leased truck is mathematically broke, while your holding company's stock portfolio just generated his entire annual salary in passive dividend income while you were sleeping last night. You have achieved a level of financial enlightenment where you no longer need the applause of broke people to feel successful. True power does not need to shout, it whispers. But living this double life requires immense psychological discipline. You are essentially acting as an undercover agent in your own life. You have to watch people you care about complain about the economy, inflation, and their crushing debt. Sometimes, you want to shake them and tell them the truth. You want to teach them how the matrix actually works. But you know that people have to want to wake up. You cannot force them. However, your invisible wealth allows you to be the ultimate guardian angel. This is the most beautiful part of your secret life. When your sister cannot afford her medical bills, a mysterious charitable foundation suddenly covers the entire cost. When a local orphanage is about to close, an anonymous donor wires them $5 million. You get to change the world, save lives, and perform miracles from the shadows, without ever taking the credit or dealing with the toxic fame that comes with philanthropy. You are Batman, but instead of fighting crime, you are fighting financial despair. Now, you might ask, why do you still go to that boring 9-to-5 job? Why let a manager yell at you when you could buy the entire company and fire him on the spot? The answer is camouflage. The job is your ultimate cover story. It gives you a routine. It gives you a believable source of income to explain your existence to the IRS, your neighbors, and society. But more importantly, it keeps you grounded. It reminds you of what you escaped. Sitting in that cubicle is almost like a meditation for you. It is a daily reminder of the absolute freedom you possess. When your boss threatens to fire you, you feel no anxiety. You feel nothing but a quiet, profound amusement. You know that you can walk out of that door at any second, buy a private island in the Caribbean, and never look back. But you stay, because playing the game of being normal is the greatest entertainment you have. Eventually, the day will come when you decide to pull the plug. You will hand in a simple, polite resignation letter. You will pack your small box of office supplies. Your co-workers will wish you luck, hoping you find a better job somewhere else. You will walk out to your old, dented car, drive away, and completely vanish from their reality. You will transition fully into the management of your empire. But until that day, you enjoy the secret. You enjoy the ultimate luxury of modern capitalism, being completely untouchable, entirely free, and completely invisible. The system wants you to be loud, drowning in debt, and desperate for attention. It wants you to buy things you don't need to impress people who don't care. But you broke the code. You built the holding company. You silenced your ego. And you won the game of life. If you woke up tomorrow with $600 million in a secret account, could you keep it a secret? Could you handle the psychological weight of being a silent millionaire, or would the urge to show off be too strong? Let us know in the comments below. And if you are ready to learn the secrets of invisible wealth and escape the rat race, make sure to subscribe to Daily Optimization.